Hello and welcome, and a little long COVID update. I'm sad to say that my Hawaiian vacation cure only lasted 3 weeks. I mean, I knew it was not like gonna cure me forever, but it was lovely while it lasted. For 3 weeks after my vacation, I felt completely normal. I started working out more. I started like lifting weights. I still limit my cardio, but on the weekend, I could go out all day. I surfed, I felt great. I slept really well still, like 5 to 6 hours of deep sleep a night, which I still am sleeping pretty good. So that's still been better. But yeah, I got back on October 1st. And October 21st, I started feeling symptoms again. Like, not severe, not significant, but I can tell, like, man, I'm just really tired. I feel like my legs are more swollen despite like I'm still wearing compression socks every day and I'm still doing the machine compression boots like a lot of times at nights. So those are kind of to me the early signs. Like when my legs are more swollen, then it's like, oh yeah, symptoms are coming back. And then I'm not super fatigued, but like it's coming, and so I'm trying to manage that early. So I'm starting the nicotine patch again, which also maybe that's a factor too. I did the nicotine patch for a week, like right before my vacation, because I wanted to feel good on vacation. And I feel like that usually lasts me like a month. So, you know, after a few times of this, I told myself, like, okay, when I start to feel the fatigue, the chronic fatigue symptoms, I'm gonna like do the nicotine patch again right away. So I'm starting that today because I want to just be on top of this because it really felt glorious to be like normal. And to be like, yeah, I want to go out today. I could go out, like I feel fine at work all day. I also have been working like quite a bit since I've been back because I gotta pay my bills, I gotta run my business. And I think that's a big part of it is like I have a physical job. I'm a physical therapist. And that's hard. It's taxing when you have a physical illness. Um, Even though it's not like visible, it's like the invisible chronic illness, which is really hard. It's a lot of my patients, so like I get it. Yeah, so what else can I say? Um, I also did a sleep study in the meantime. So this is so ironic. My doctor ordered this in June and I did it on October 13th. So I had to call the sleep study place and my doctor's office a million times back and forth because she put the wrong codes in. And then we finally got the right codes and the new referral from the insurance. It literally took me dozens of phone calls. And finally, when I came back, like finally I got all the pieces I needed. And then I was like, shoot, like I feel good. And I didn't want to do the sleep study when I felt good. But I was worried, like, I don't know how long they were like, we have an opening this Monday, October 13th. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll do it, right? And I was trying to like exercise a lot that weekend before it and really like flare up my symptoms, but I slept great at night, which is not what I wanted. I had no spikes in my heart rate. I didn't wake up. I slept through the night. So I haven't seen the results. I doubt it's going to say anything. I doubt even when I wasn't sleeping good that it would show anything, but I don't know. So that was kind of a waste, but I was like, let me just do it since I spent all this effort to do it. And I was afraid if I wait, like either I won't get a date to do it or like the insurance referral will expire. So that was that. So for me, and I think for a lot of you, it's sort of balancing life, right? Like living with this chronic illness. And to me, again, I have a physical job. I'm like on my feet. It's mentally and emotionally like there's a lot of energy expenditure there too, because again, my patients don't have long COVID, but they have a lot of other chronic illnesses and complex presentations that take a lot of thinking. It's a lot of emotional stuff, which I like that. I really like what I do. But I'm always trying to figure out the balance. And like, I had all these workshops scheduled extra on Saturdays. Um, and like some Saturday patients. So I was working 6 days a week. So my body just can't do that yet. And I keep telling myself that, but then I'm like, but I need to keep my business running, right? So I'm trying to take half days here and there when I can. Um, when it works out, I try to like scrunch my schedule and like schedule 4 patients in a row and then take half a day off. That's ideal. It doesn't always work out that way, especially when it's like your own business. You're like, do I want to say no to this? No, I could do it. That's really what happens. So I don't know. I'm figuring it out. I think like a lot of you. Um, but yeah, I really think my Hawaii vacation really helped. And honestly, I think it was really just the rest, like having deep rest, not physical work. I mean, I did physical exercise and I felt fine. But really, I just got to sleep really deeply every night. I got to rest in the afternoon. I did a tiny bit of work of like managing the business there, but I wasn't like interacting with patients. I wasn't interacting with, just like all the business stuff. Um, so I guess I need to just be on vacation more often or get a different career, which would be, I spent a lot of time in this career and a lot of effort to build my business. So I don't think I'm gonna like bail on it, but yeah, but I'm happy. Those 3 weeks of feeling normal was amazing, and I'm always trying to figure out like how can I get back to that permanently. Probably part of the answer is just time of my body healing, which again, I tell my patients the same thing. It's like one factor we can't control, we can't speed up, but it probably is a factor. One of my friends who works in like sciencey stuff told me like, oh, he heard like 9 months was like how long a lot of people with long COVID had their symptoms. I've sort of seen and read on average like 13 months to 2 years. And I think 2 years for the really severe people who are like in bed. And sort of like after a year or two, they feel like they can function a little bit, but like still far from normal. So I'm not quite at 9 months, but almost. So I'm hoping I will be like 9 to 13 months and I'll feel like mostly back to normal. But again, it's just sort of learning how to live with it and how to run my business, pay my bills, right? And not like exhaust myself. So anyway, if you have any comments, let me know how long it took you to feel better, what things you're doing to feel better. And yeah. All right. Thanks for being here. See you next time.